What's up, guys? Do you see an issue in this gameplay? You still don't see it? Let me zoom in for you. Yeah, Devour on any subclass. So yeah, that's a thing, and it's as easy as you might be thinking. So all you have to do is start on Void with the Fragment Echo of Starvation, which will proc Devour when you pick up an orb, or you play it on Warlock with the Aspect. Either would work, but on all characters you can do it with the Fragment. And all you simply do is pick up an orb to start the Devour chain. Then you have 10 seconds to swap over to subclass of choice, and as long as you get a kill before the timer runs out, it will obviously keep the buff going and constantly refresh it back to 10 seconds. And even though you're on a different subclass, you still get the full grenade energy back on kill, the same you would on Void, along with the full health back on every single kill. So yeah, it's still full Devour on any subclass of choice on all 3 characters, which makes it pretty realistic to chain for Ackler. And what you can do is throw on this fragment right here, the persistence, to increase the duration of Devour. And now, as long as you get the Devour up to 15 seconds before you start swapping, so you just have to simply proc the fragment once, then go and swap over to subclass of choice, it will now go to 15 seconds, which makes it even easier to keep it going on whatever subclass you're playing. And for whatever reason, if you do drop it in between like sections of a strike, whatever you're doing, all you have to do is swap back to the Void subclass, pick up an orb, and swap back. So it's very easy to reproc. And yeah, you're not supposed to have Devour on anything but Void, but you can. So some of the most silly builds you can pair this with is the new Stasis 1 with the new Exotics Renewal Grasp. I'm just gonna quickly mouse over what I'm using. I've already made a video on this build. Pretty much the whole point of it is your Dusk field is absolutely huge and you just simply cannot die in it. And now with Devour on top of everything we already had going on, I mean, there's times where you literally throw a grenade, shoot the crystal, and you have your next grenade. I mean, it's literally like throwing them every second. So yeah, that is pretty silly. Another good one is the Walking Nuke build on Titan, which I'll be updating soon with the new exotic, and just updating the current Firewalker boot build, and maybe looking at some of the other exotics, for example, Heart of Inmost with the Solar subclass. So look out for that. I'm super excited for 3.0 with the Solar Titan. And finally on Warlock, I've just been using it with my old Stasis Headstone Verity's Brow build, which once again I'll be updating soon with the new exotic. I actually plan on doing that video today, but then I stumbled into this, so I put this up instead. But definitely look forward to that new Stasis build in a few days, more than likely on Thursday, I believe. And yeah, no matter what build you do this on, obviously it just enhances it. Having Devour on all these subclasses you're not meant to is just silly and extremely fun. And if there's any Bungie people out there, is this broken? Yes. Does it need to be fixed? Yes. Obviously, you're not supposed to have Devour on all these different subclasses. But does it need disabled? No. There is no content in the game that people are going to be doing this in to beat it that they couldn't beat otherwise. No one's going to be able to beat the raid just because of this when they couldn't otherwise. Is this something fun you can do in active sections of like strikes, battlegrounds, and things like that? And even if you look at PvP, even if you do proc Devour, you're better off just staying on your Void subclass and not swapping, because you won't even get any of your abilities on that secondary subclass anyways, and you'll be resetting your entire super, so that'd be kind of pointless for PvP. There's literally no content in the game that this will allow players to beat that they couldn't otherwise, so definitely don't disable anything. Just let people have fun for a few weeks or however long it takes to fix it. And yeah, have fun on all these crazy builds with Devour. And like I mentioned, I should have a new Solar Titan build soon along with the Stasis Warlock build. And speaking of the Titan build with the Sunshot feels absolutely insane right now, and I planned on, as Witch Queen kind of died down with new content, to start up a new series re-reviewing all the exotic primaries because they got that 40% buff to red bars, which makes them all feel extremely good, and not only like on level content but also in-game content. So I thought I could just make a series where I go over some of these exotics I haven't talked about in years in some cases, and show them off in a variety of different content, along with making like at least one cool build with them. So let me know if that sounds like something you would like to watch. And if the series does well, I could potentially do it for every single one in the game, which I think there's like 35, 36 or something like that. So it'd give me something to do for like the next few months of the Witch Queen heading into the next season. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the commentary. Just some gameplay left with the Titan and Hunter builds I've been rocking with Devour when you're not supposed to. Anyways, like usual, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.